Hi guys, this is Connie. You will see and possibly hear IvyBear throughout all of it. But here is Connie reads Crenshaw. We are on chapter 47. I couldn't fall asleep that night. Sounds echoed off the walls of our empty apartment. Shadows loomed and shrank. A question kept nagging at me. Why did things have to be this way? Life isn't always fair, Crenshaw had said. His words reminded me of an interesting nature fact Ms. Malone had taught us last year in the 4th grade. Bats, she said, actually share food with each other. She was talking about vampire bats, the ones that slice open sleeping mammals in the dark of night. They don't actually suck blood. It's more like they lap it up, which is awesome enough. But the really amazing part, the no way part, is when they get back to their caves, they share with the unlucky bats who haven't found anything to eat. They actually puke up warm blood into the hungry bats' mouths. If that's not the coolest nature fact ever, I don't know what is. Ms. Malone said maybe bats are altruists, which means they're sharing to help the other bats, even if it's a risk. She said some scientists say yes, some say no. Scientists love to disagree about things. Ms. Malone looked at me then, because even though it was only like the 3rd week of school, she had already pegged me pretty well. Jackson, she said, maybe you'll be the one to settle the great "are bats nice guys" debate. I said probably not, because I wanted to be a cheetah or a manatee or a dog scientist. But I would keep bats in mind as a backup plan. Ms. Malone said something else about bats that day. She said she sometimes wondered if maybe bats are better human beings than human beings are. That's the end of chapter 47. Yeah, these are 2 short, close together chapters. Here's chapter 48. I must have finally fallen asleep because I woke from a horrible nightmare. I was panting. Tears streamed down my cheeks. The moon was wrapped in fog. Crenshaw placed a paw on my shoulder. Gently, he butted his head against mine. Bad dream? He asked. I don't remember it, really. I was in a cave, I think. I was yelling for someone to help me, and nobody would listen. I'll help, said Crenshaw. I'll listen. I turned to him, looking in his eyes. I could see myself reflected. I can't go with my family, I said. My own words surprised me. I can't live in the minivan again. I don't want to have to worry anymore. I'm tired, Crenshaw. I know, he said. I know. I blinked. The answer was obvious. I had to run away. It wasn't going to be much of a trip. I'd just have to ask Marisol if I could stay with her. She had plenty of room. I could help around the house. I leaped up. Crenshaw watched me, but he didn't say a word. It wasn't like I had a lot to pack. I grabbed my pillow, my keepsakes bag, some clothes, and my toothbrush. Ooh, you're okay. The way I figured it, I'd go over to Marisol's house before my family woke up. Marisol was an early riser. She wouldn't mind. It was hard to find a piece of paper and a pencil, but I managed. Aretha and Crenshaw watched me chew on the pencil as I tried to decide what to write. What should I say? I asked, as much to myself as to Crenshaw. Shh. Shh. Where's the other ball? Tell the truth to the person who matters most, said Crenshaw. You. And so I did. Dear Mom and Dad, here are the facts. I am tired of not knowing what is going to happen. I am old enough to understand things. I hate living this way. I'm going to live with Marisol for a while. When you figure things out, maybe I can join you. Love, Jackson. P.S. Aretha likes to sleep on a pillow, so don't forget. Shh. Baby. Go get it. Go get it for Mommy, please. P.S. Aretha likes to sleep on a pillow, so don't forget. P.P.S. Robin needs to know what's happening too. In an envelope, I put $10 I'd made from walking the Grouchers' dachshunds. On the outside, I wrote... Shh. You're hurting people's ears, my love. Including Mommy's. Can you go get this one for Mommy? Go get that one for Mommy now. In an envelope, I put $10 I'd made from walking the Grouchers' dachshunds. On the outside, I wrote, to cover 2 unfortunate incidents where I'd used very bad judgment. Please give $7 to Safeway for 2 jars of Gerber chicken and rice, and $3 to Pet Food Express for a cookie shaped like a cat. And that's the end of chapter 48. Be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you. And I apologize for the screeching in the background occasionally by my daughter's squeeze. And I will see you for the next installment soon.